Hey everybody, here we are again, and a bridge bitter. It's nice, and we're here to talk about it. So, another one of the kits. Never even seen these before. Well, first off, we'll start talking about the label. I'm thinking it must be a very small brewery and must do it by hand, because there's a part of the label there that is stuck on with 2 bits of sellotape. Maybe I'll turn it backwards. So that end strip is stuck onto the can with 2 bits of sellotape, and then the label is stuck to that. So you can get the label off quite easily, because if you slit it down there, I actually unpeeled the label, then found, oh, it's stuck on with sellotape. Took the sellotape off, peeled the sellotape off, the label comes off intact with no sticky bits. So that must be quite labour intensive. I'm assuming I'll read it out to you. But yeah, so a Burton Bridge Brewery Bridge Bitter. Give you some figures first off. Bridge Bitter. It is on that page. So, starting gravity 1048 at 21 degrees C. Finishing gravity 1008, quite dry, at 24 degrees C. It's getting to the point where there's 3 degrees difference. You might need to start fiddling with the figures. I worked it out at 5.4%. I've got an app that takes temperature into account, that works it out at 5.18% approximately. Not sure. So it's about 5.5%, so it's a bit woo. A little bit, for a single can kit, a little bit pricey at $16.95. Let's go in for a quick swig. Yeah, nice. Nice colour. It's a, I'd say an amber colour. Clear, crystal clear. So, a bit more on the bump. Let me put my glasses on then, that would have been up, wouldn't it? Yeah. Burton Bridge Brewery takes its name from the Burton Bridge over the River Trent at Burton-on-Trent. It is situated 20 yards from the end of the present bridge. Built in the late 17th century as the Fox and Goose Inn, the old bridge finished just outside the front door. Remains of the first 2 arches are still there, but buried under the road. Buried under the road? Why would you do that? An even earlier bridge. You know, the road has gone over the top of it. Yeah, dickhead. Right. An even earlier bridge probably existed in Roman times. It's got the instructions on it. Best before end date. Doesn't. Oh no, it does contain ingredients. Contents. Bit blurry. Or it's my eyes. Contents. 100% hopped malt extract. Genuine dried brewer's yeast. Ingredients: hopped malt extract, in brackets bold barley, unbold malt extract, hop extract, yeast. Allergy advice for allergen-C ingredients in bold, so it's barley, so it's gluten. Ritchie products, so they're part of the Ritchie group. I've had the Ritchies before. 1.8 kilograms. So, make 40 pints. You have to add a kilo sugar. So, kit kilo. Done all that. We're just into sniffings and tastings, aren't we? Right, so it's got the usual malty beer sort of smell. The body of the beer looks nice, but as you may have noticed, you don't get much of a head, certainly not off a barrel, pin, poly pin, and it drops off to nothing. So aesthetically, not good, but it ain't about looks, it ain't about the smell, it's about the taste. Right, so straight off there's a standard malty backbone, which sort of goes slightly sweet. Yeah, malty. Slightly sweet. Back to malty, dies down. No real bitterness, I want to have said. Let's have another try. I would say it's more of an ale. It doesn't have any of that bitter biting anywhere. Might be my water profile. Your own water profile might produce a different beer. It often does. Having moved not very far, we're only talking over the years 1, 2, 3, we'll call it 4 places, 4, it's 5 really. And all within a 20-mile radius. But the water supplies come slightly different, as water supplies do. Yeah, so, but yeah, that's waffling now. There is a very slight fruitiness to it, but it's mostly malty flavours. Quite a it's not unpleasant, shall we say. In fact, very pleasing. Mouthfeel, I would actually say a medium. Even though it finished so low, you don't get any sort of watery gaps in the flavour, if you know what I mean. Sometimes you can get a really big malt bite up front, and then it goes a little bit insipid, and then you get some bittering or hoppiness coming on in the back end. That is just a nice average beer, really. try it again. Possibly. A bit pricey, at nearly 17 quid. What was it? 16.95. Not as good as a wherry. Doesn't have the flavours of a wherry. And the wherry is only 3 quid more. So, not far off. I think we're into wherry comparisons with beers, because wherry is the one that I do drink on a regular basis. I do make on a regular basis, and I can drink it on a regular basis, because it's damn good. That is okay. Is it worth pimping? Possibly. It may bring the ABV down. The ABV is a little bit high. That could be another reason for the lack of any sort of head retention, because the ABV is up there, but it ain't got the malt in there. So, but yeah, that's very nice. So yeah, there you go. That's the Burton Bridge, Burton Bitter. Like, comment, subscribe. See you next time. Cheers. Bye. That's the Burton Bridge Brewery, Bridge Bitter. You fuckwit.
My life is for living, I'll be doing it in style. No second thoughts with giving.